3 ohms. Guru mantra 3 times. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Once more. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. That last part twice. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So a lot of times a guru is described as a teacher, right? Like that's how some people will describe it. However, one of the things that, a lot of times what will happen in yoga is these concepts from India are Sanatana Dharma, which is kind of the overall teachings of these wisdom teachings, Sanatana Dharma, come into Western culture, and we actually don't have languages that will describe things accurately. Gu means ignorance, and ru means to remove it. So like you can think of like the goo that sticks to you of the ignorance, and the ru as the person who removes it. So a guru is a remover of ignorance. But when you describe it as a teacher, like one of the things that I did a deep dive into, like what does the word teacher actually mean? And so when you look up a teacher, like in the Webster's dictionary, it talks about somebody who has chosen an occupation or a vocation. That like to become a teacher, both my parents were school teachers. They went to college to be a school teacher. Like they got a degree, a master's degree. My mom was an English teacher. My father was a history teacher. They worked in the educational system. Their certificate from college said that they were, certified to be teachers. A guru, there's no certification for guru. The guru isn't certified by a board or an educational system. A guru is that person who has achieved the highest stance of enlightenment in the human body while they're in the body. They understand these wisdoms. They have experienced this idea of yoga, and then they can convey that to you and help you along. That's the removing of the ignorance. But a real guru never wants the title guru, because they never think of themselves as a guru, right? It's actually guru, the word guru, and when you get given that term guru, it's the people around you who see that you have this ability to convey this wisdom, and they say they're the guru. That's the guru. So it's almost like an honorarium. That title. There's very few gurus. Like, Tony Robbins is never going to be guru. I don't care how many people call him a guru. Tony Robbins is not a guru, right? Because he wants to be a self-help guru. He's not. because he's conveying stuff that's not eternal wisdom. It's all very subjective wisdom, right? And he's announcing himself as that. He's putting that in his own title, right? I would even say that our friend Sadhguru, it's a little bit of a problem that he gave himself that ultimate guru name, right? He's a little bit of a like self-proclaiming there. But the real guru, they never proclaim anything because there's no more ego there. They've just kind of let go of all of those ideas of titles and acolytes. But the students around them, the people that follow them, they're the ones who give that to them. So come onto the hands and knees. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. Tuck the toes under, push the seat back to the heels, lift the knees up. Coming into downward facing dog, and connect to your Ujjayi pranayama, your upward victorious breath. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale, engage your Mula Bandha, lift up at the pelvic floor. That's going to bring lightness to the sadhana. Also, it's also going to make things like chaturanga a lot easier if you have Mula Bandha engaged. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale, come forward to a plank and look at the wall in front of you and squeeze the inner thigh muscles. Even though you don't have anything in between your legs, so you don't like a block or anything, you just want to activate your adductors. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale, go back to a downward facing dog. Soften the knees, slowly walk the feet toward the hands. Keep the feet about hips width distance apart, hands about 6 to 8 inches in front of the feet. Press the palms down, let the head be heavy. Modified Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. And soften the knees. Step the feet out as wide as the mat. Come down to a squat. Bring the hands together. Press out with the forearms. Squeezing in with the knees. Yogi squat. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Then place the hands on the floor and lift the hips up and heel toe the feet together till the big toes and heels touch. And then put a soft bend in the knees and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way up to a standing position. And then come to the front of the mat, standing into Tadasana, mountain seat, and bring the hands into undulating mudra. And close the eyes, set a higher intention for the sadhana today. And then exhale, hands by the side to Dasana. We're going to work on a variation of Ashtanga A, and then we're going to look at just some details of that, and then we'll put it back together. On the inhale, extend the arms up toward the sky, Asana. Then exhale, fold over straight legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, soften the knees, step right foot back into a low lunge. Look at the wall in front. Then exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog, lift the hips. On the inhale, come forward to plank, look forward. Now exhale, bend the elbows only 2 inches, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, move forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog, stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, step the right foot in between the hands. And then exhale the left foot next to the right and fold over the legs. Uttanasana. Inhale, rising up, extend the arms. See the prayer. And then exhale, fold over the legs again. Uttanasana, going over to the left side. Inhale, soften the knees. Left foot back, low lunge. Exhale, right foot back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward to a plank, and then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lightly step the left foot in between the hands or blocks. Exhale, right foot next to the left and fold over the legs. Inhale with straight legs, rise up, extend the arms. And exhale, hands by the side to Dasana. So when we look at Chaturanga Dandasana, into upward facing dog, a lot of times what people will make a mistake at is they think it's kind of a very stagnant, kind of American push-up. Okay, so we're going to do this with a block. I'm going to demo real quick. So I'm going to take a couple of blocks. I brought everybody a third block. I'm going to put my thumb behind the block. You can just watch me do this for a moment because I want to show you, because Mia, one of the things I noticed is that when you come forward, you kind of don't keep going forward. You kind of come out to plank and then you go straight down. So, and then that's why you have to flip your feet, like flip. So I'm going to show you how to roll. Okay. So as I come from a down dog into plank, before I start to lower, I want to keep moving forward and then just bend the elbows just till my shoulders reach that. And then I start to lift up and arch back, and that block between my legs will like touch the floor, but my knees are off the ground. And then I lift over the toes and I go back. Downward dog. So that one moment from plank, I keep going, getting the shoulders in front of the fingers. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. All right. So try that. Take the two blocks. They're going to kind of be about, I would say, 8 inches apart, because these boards are 4 inches. So it's about 4.5, maybe 9 inches. Then take one block, put it between the legs, and then put your thumb right behind the block in the middle. So your fingers are turned out and your elbows are going to go next to your ribs. Then go back to a downward dog. Now, as you come into down dog, come forward to plank. Now, as you come forward to plank, look at the wall in front of you and move forward, bringing your shoulders in front. Mia, you're already going like bending your elbows. Don't bend your elbows yet. Just move forward like a plank. Now go back to a down dog. Just do that a couple of times. Get to feel what it feels like to put more weight in your fingers. Come forward to a plank. Move forward onto your tippy toes. Then bend your elbows, chaturanga. Then keep rolling over your feet Upward facing dog, extending your arms. So now, Amy, you can extend your arms. And then roll over your toes, go back downward facing dog. Does that feel really different? All right. So remember, it's not this plank downward energy. It's plank continue to go forward and upward energy. On your inhale, come forward to a plank. Keep moving forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Keep moving forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good for you. Come forward to a plank and drop down to the knees. Take the block out from between the legs. Put it to the side. And then move your blocks off to the side. Come stand back at the front of the mat into Tadasana mountain seat. So even though I'm not calling it, there's that little bit of transition from plank, continuing moving forward before that chaturanga. You're just constantly moving forward and up, forward and up. So see it like almost like a plane descending altitude, but the plane is still moving forward. It's not like the plane stops, descends altitude. It's always moving forward and it descends. And then it can go back up and it's still moving forward. So you're always in a forward and upward energy, okay? So let's just do that again. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana. On the inhale, extend the arms up toward the sky, Urban Sadhu. Exhale, fold over straight legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, soften the knees, right foot back, low lunge. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Keep moving forward as you bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Keep moving forward, coming under the tops of the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll over the feet. Good for you. Inhale. Exhale, 1. So much better. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lightly step the right foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, the left foot next to the right and fold over the legs. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms. And exhale, fold over the legs again, Uttanasana, going to the left side. Inhale, soften knees, left foot back, low lunge. Exhale, right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Keep moving forward as you bend the elbows. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Move forward and up. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lightly step the left foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, the right foot next to the left and fold over the legs. Inhale, rising up, extending arms. And then exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana mountain seat. Jiva Mukti Surya Namaskar with straight legs. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, fold forward, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, right foot back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift hips. Inhale, come forward to plank, keep moving forward. Exhale, chaturanga, moving forward. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank, keep moving forward. Exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot stepping forward. Exhale, left foot meeting right, folding over legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, fold forward, arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, left foot back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, move forward to plank, keep moving forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Keep moving forward. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right foot meets left fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana. Let's do that one again. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, fold forward, arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fish straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, right foot back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, move forward to a plank. Come onto the tippy toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Move forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog like you're swimming through molasses. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat back to heels. Downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot meets right, fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, fold forward, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fish straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, left foot back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank, moving forward through chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, moving forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, sliding forward, cobra. Exhale, tucking toes under, seat to heels, downward dog. On the inhale, lightly step left foot forward. Exhale, right foot meets left fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana. Good for you. Soften the knees. Step the feet over to the left side of the mat, facing the left side of the room. So just come in the middle of your mat. And you're going to be about, how wide? I'm going to be about the length of my two arms. So my ankles are going to be underneath my wrist. All right. And then turn the right toes toward the windows. Turn the left toes in a little bit at an angle. So left big toe points up toward the front left corner of the mat. Then exhale, bend the right knee, Virabhadrasana 2. As you bend the right knee, if you may need to move the right foot forward a little bit, you want to get the right thigh parallel to the floor, right knee over the right ankle. You're opening up a little bit in the hip flexor there. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, lower the arms, rotate on the heels. Turn the left toes toward the wall behind you. Your right toes in on a 10-degree angle. So Mia, those toes go that way. Right toes turn in. Lift the arms up to shoulder height. Exhale, bend the left knee. Warrior 2 on this side. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, a little homage to Ashtanga today. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, lower the arms, rotate on the heels, turn the right toes toward the windows, the left toes in, a little on a 10-degree angle. On the inhale, lift both arms up to shoulder height, reach toward the windows, pull the left hip back, float the right hand down on the right shin, left arm's going to lift up, looking at the left thumb, triangle trikonasana. Inhale, good. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now press into the feet, come all the way up to stand. Then exhale, lower the arms, turn the left toes toward the wall behind you. Your right toes in on a 10-degree angle. Inhale, lift the arms up to shoulder height. Reach to the back wall. Place the left hand down. Raise the right arm up. Trikonasana on the left. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift all the way up to stand. And then exhale, lower the arms and switch sides. Turn the right toes toward the windows. Your left toes in a little on an angle. Then lift the arms up to shoulder height. And then exhale, bend the right knee. Place the right hand down outside the right foot. Block is nice for that. And inhale, extend the left arm toward the windows. Extended angle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now look down at your right foot. On the inhale, come stand all the way up, extending your right leg. That's always a little tricky at first. I always get a little vertigo if I don't look down. Then exhale, lower your arms and switch sides. Turn your left toes toward the wall behind you. Your right toes in on a 10-degree angle. Lift the arms up to shoulder height. And then exhale, bend the left knee. Place the left hand outside your left foot. And inhale, right arm reaching toward the left side of the room. Good. Extended angle A. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Mia, bend the left knee and bring your left knee a little towards your left arm. Don't let it go toward the blankets. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now look down at the left hand. Come stand up, extending the left leg. So lift up to press down to lift up. Then lower the arms and turn both feet parallel. So point both big toes at that wall where the blankets are. Bring the hands onto the waist, elbows pointed to the wall behind you. Inhale, lift up and arch back, moving the pelvis forward. Then exhale, fold forward. Place the hands on the floor underneath the shoulders. Now lift the head and chest, look up. And then exhale, fold forward. Walk the hands back, fingers in line with toes, elbows pointing toward the wall behind you. Crown of the head may touch the floor, may not touch the floor. If you want to come into a tripod headstand, be my guest. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the head and chest halfway. Exhale, bring the hands to the waist, elbows pointing up toward the ceiling. Now pressing into your feet, lift up and arch back. And then exhale, come back to center. Clasp the hands together in a fist behind the back. On the inhale, lift up and arch back. Then exhale, fold forward. Bring the head in between your ankle bones. Lift the arms away from the back. Good, both of you. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Pressing into the feet. Inhale, lift up and arch back. Notice how much core strength that takes. And then exhale, come back to center. Release the hands. Bring the hands onto the hips one more time. On the inhale, lift up and arch back. Now exhale, fold forward, reach down, grab the big toes in yogi toe lock, sliding the index finger and the middle finger through the big toe and the second toe. So Mia, you may want to bring your toes a little bit in instead of external rotation. And then exhale, fold forward, bend the elbows out to the side. Breathe into the hamstrings. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the head and chest. Exhale, release the toes. Bring the hands up to the waist. Elbows pointing up toward the ceiling. Inhale, lift up and arch back, pressing down. And then exhale, come back to center. Now you're in a wide straddle. Turn your right toes toward the windows, but then turn your left foot even more in, almost toward the windows. But notice how my left heel is still down. Bring your thumbs into your armpits. Pull your right shoulder back, your left shoulder forward. Bend the right knee. As you bend the right knee, coming into warrior 1, extend the arms up. Notice how like all of that straddle forward fold really helps this. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now, inhale, extend your right leg. Then bring your hands behind your back. Clasp your hands together in a fist. Then inhale, lift up and arch back. Then exhale, fold forward over the right leg. Totally different with that foot turned in a little bit and more heel to heel. Inhale. Exhale, 1. You'll really feel the stretch of the outside of the left thigh. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now inhale, press into the feet, lift up and arch back. Good for you. Then exhale, come back to center. Release the hands. Bring the right hand on the right hip. Inhale, lift the left arm up alongside the left ear. Then exhale, fold forward halfway. Inhale, reach with the left hand, pull the right hip back. And then exhale, twist. Take the left hand to the outside of the right foot. A block can be super nice for that. And then inhale, lift the right arm up into the air and twist. Rotate a triangle. Mia, I think you're sliding on your yoga mat. It's so slippery. Exhale, 1. Move this back foot in just a little. Exhale, 2. You'll be more stable. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now bring the right hand under the right hip. Now look down at your right foot. Bring your left arm alongside the left ear, reaching toward the windows. Now press into your feet and lift up and arch back. And then exhale, come back to center. Lower the arms, rotate on the heels. Point the left toes to the wall behind you. Right foot turned in a little bit on that 10-degree angle. Now, before you go into warrior 1, take your hands to the hips. Pull your right hip back, your left hip forward. Is that right? Yeah. Then bend the left knee. As you bend the left knee, lift the arms up and extend the arms out in front of you, warrior 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Clasp the hands together in a fist. Inhale, lift up and arch back, moving energy up the front of the left leg. Then exhale, fold over the left leg. Lift the arms away from the body. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Pressing the feet. Inhale, lift up and arch back. Good for you. Then exhale, come back to center with the shoulders over the hips. Release the hands. Bring the left hand onto the left hip. Lift the right arm up alongside the right ear. Exhale, fold forward halfway. Inhale, reach with the left hand as you pull your right hip back toward the windows. Then exhale, twist and put the left hand on the floor or right hand on the floor or block outside the left foot. Then on the inhale, lift the left arm up into the air. You can put that hand over here. You can do that. Oh, go there. There you go. Exhale, 1. Good for you. Inhale. Exhale, 2, I got you. Now lift this arm up. Inhale, good. Exhale, 3. Inhale, really engage. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now bring the left hand onto the left hip. Now look down at your right hand. Bring your right arm alongside your right ear. Now press into your feet and lift up and arch back. Good for you. And then exhale, come back to center, turn the feet parallel, bend the knees, step, jump the feet together. Tadasana. That is the mother of all hip openers. I'm going to tell you what, that will open up your hips. Come back to the front of the mat. Okay? Now, as you come back to the front of the mat, standing into Tadasana, mountain seat. Yeah, you can move blocks if you want to. That's perfectly fine. Bend the left knee into the chest. Give the left knee a little hug with both hands. Now, bring the right hand onto the right hip. Reach down on the inside of the left leg and grab the left big toe in yogi toe lock. Now, on the inhale, extend the left leg straight toward the windows. Now, exhale, pull back with your left shoulder. That's going to stabilize the hip. Just 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now, Mia, grab the belt down here, all the way where my hand is, beyond my hand. Beyond. Now you can pull with your shoulder. Now exhale, open up the left leg. Stay steady here. Open up the left leg to the left side and pull with the shoulder. Drop this hip by pulling this down. Exhale, 1. See if you can look over your right shoulder. Just 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now inhale, look at the windows and bring the left leg forward. Yep. Pull with the shoulder and exhale, fold forward, bending your left elbow, bringing your forehead toward your left shin. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good for you. Inhale, lift the head and chest, bring the left knee into the chest, give it a hug. And then place the left foot on the floor next to the right. Bend the right knee into the chest. Give the right knee a hug. Now, as you do that, if you're going to use a strap, you want to put the belt around the foot, but then bring your hand closer to your foot, not further away. On the inhale, extend the right leg straight out in front of you. Bring your left hand to your left hip so you know what your left hip is doing, pressing that left foot. Don't wobble around. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Drop this hip. That will help. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now on the inhale, open the right leg up to the right side. Pressing your left foot. Look over your left shoulder if you can. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now inhale, bring the right leg forward. Pull with the right shoulder. And then exhale, fold forward over the right leg. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, press here. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale, lift up, bringing the right knee into your chest. Give your right knee a good hug. And then place the right foot on the floor next to the left. You're a rock star. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward seat. Exhale, bring the hands together, an undulating mudra, twist over to the right. Awkward twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Utkatasana, awkward seat. Reach the arms up. Then exhale, come stand up. Tadasana, mountain seat. Good. On the inhale, bend the knees. Utkatasana, awkward seat. And then exhale, bring the hands together in center of the chest. Twist left, right arm on the outside of the left thigh. Stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, come back to center. Utkatasana, awkward seat. And then exhale, come stand up, Tadasana, mountain seat. Now let's add on to that. Let's make that a little more intense, okay? So you can use blocks on the left and the right side for this one. I don't mind. I think blocks are terrific for this. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward seat. Now bring the hands together in the center of the chest, twist again over to the right. But as you come to the right, get your left armpit on the outside of the right thigh. Sit lower in the seat itself. Put your left hand on a block or the floor outside your right foot. Now you want to bring your left hand back toward the wall where I am so that your right knee doesn't come behind your left arm. You want your left arm on the outside of your right leg. Shift weight into your right foot. Take your right hand to the right hip so you know what your right hip is doing. Step your left foot all the way back. Left foot steps back. Now, as you step the left foot all the way back, push through your left heel. Then extend your right arm toward the windows and look into your right palm, twisting, lifting your chest up, opening your chest to the right. Parivrita, Parshvottanasana, revolved extended angle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, point that way. Exhale, 2. Point that way. There. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, step your left foot forward next to your right. Exhale, bringing the hands together in prayer. Awkward twist. Inhale, come back to center. Utkatasana, awkward seat. And then exhale, stand up, Tadasana, mountain seat. All right, let's do the other side. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward seat. Then exhale, bring the hands together in center of the chest, twist over to the left. As you twist, the right arm is going to come out of your side of your left thigh. And you want to make sure, see, here's where you're making a mistake. You're pulling this hip back. Move this arm further back. No, don't lose your balance. But move that further and sit lower in this hip. Now, put that hand this way. Point the fingers this way, Mimi. Now, shift weight into your left foot. Step your right foot all the way back. Notice how your arm's not in front. Then extend your left arm toward the windows. Yes, this is so much better. Inhale. Exhale, raise this hand. Exhale, 2, there. Inhale, good for you. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Excellent. On the inhale, step the right foot forward next to the left. Exhale, remain in a twist. Bring the hands together in the center of your chest. Inhale, come back to center. Utkatasana. Exhale, come stand up. Tadasana. Good for you. Bring the hands together in undulating mudra. Lift high on the balls of your heels like you're in high heel shoes. Stay lifted. Tiptoe asana. Press your heels together so your ankles don't wobble. That's how you strengthen your ankles. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, start to bend your knees and descend your seat towards your lifted heels like you're coming down on a very slow elevator. Now, open up your knees. Reach your arms toward the windows as if you are making an offering. And then place your fingers on the floor and sit down. Bring the heels a little closer to the pubic bone. Use your thumbs to open up the soles of the feet like a book. And then exhale, fold forward. Cobbler seat. Baddha Konasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Now inhale, lift the head and chest. Now lift the left knee up and extend the left leg straight out. Your right knee still bent. Janu Shirshasana. Look how easy that is. Twist the torso over the left leg and exhale, fold forward. Head knee seat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. On the inhale, lift the head and chest up. Now lift the right knee up. Step the right foot on the outside of your left leg. So step the foot over. Lift the left arm up. And then twist over to the right. A little deeper twist maybe for you. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then it'll come back to center line. Then exhale, counter twist. Then inhale, come back to center and open up the right knee, leaving your right ankle on your left knee. Then bend your left knee, bring your left ankle underneath your right, setting up for Agni Stambhasana. Then lift the head and chest, and then exhale, fold over the shins. Oh, yes. Inhale. Exhale, 1, the asana we all live for. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale. Lift the head and chest. Now, this is so easy. Lift the right knee up. Extend the right leg out. Put your left foot on the inside of your right thigh for Janu Shirshasana on the right. Then dorsiflex the right foot. And exhale, fold forward. Hold on to the right foot. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Lift the head and chest. Lift the left knee up. Step the left foot on the outside of the right leg. Then lift the right arm up and then twist over to the left. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back, center. Exhale, counter twist. And then inhale, come center and open up the left knee, leaving the left ankle on the right knee. Bend your right knee, bring the right ankle underneath the left knee. Dorsiflex, lift head and chest. And then exhale, fold, bringing the arms out in front of you. Fire log. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Excellent. On the inhale, lift the head and chest. Now lift the knees up. Extend the legs straight out in front of you. Dorsiflex feet. Lift head and chest. And exhale, fold forward. Paschimottanasana. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. On the inhale, lift the head and chest, bend both the knees, cross one ankle over the other. I don't mind which one. Take the hands slightly in front of you, roll over the shin, step back over to a plank. Yep. And then lower the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, move forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Now stay in cobra. Inhale, lift the hands off the floor. Exhale, squeeze the legs together because snakes only have one tail, I swear to God. Inhale. Exhale 2, unless they live in Washington, D.C. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Come down and relax. Shalabhasana, the seat of the locust. Squeeze the legs together. On the inhale, lift the head, chest, legs, and arms. Exhale 1. Inhale, good. Squeeze those feet together. Exhale 2. Use your adductors and glutes. Exhale 2. Don't be afraid to squeeze your butt to lift up. Exhale 3. That's your glutes. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Come down and relax. We just did back bends and fundamentals, and it was a lot of instructing these 4 young ladies who had weak glutes that it was okay to use their glute muscles and realize that to contract them is how you lift your legs up. So when your feet come apart, your glutes are kind of relaxing. You know, your glutes are the first thing that's activated is get your legs together. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles, shift the weight from the pubic bone to the navel. On the inhale, kick the feet into the hands. Dhanurasana. Here again, glutes, adductors, abductors, they're all working. Exhale 1. Inhale. Watch this. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Now listen. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale. Release your feet. Go back Shalabhasana. So go back to a Shalabhasana. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down. So that's kind of an interesting thing to do, to go from Dhanurasana to Shalabhasana. Feel what the muscles are working to do that. Okay, let's do one more of those. Bend the knees, grab the ankles. On the inhale, lift up. Exhale 1. Inhale, good. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, release your feet. Squeeze back Shalabhasana and stay in locust. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down, relax. Good for you. Yeah. Well, one of the things that we never really talk about is that you're strengthening the hamstrings. So you would feel it at the attachment in the back of the knees.
Yeah, but down here, not up here.
It could be different places for different people. Because I mean, some people may feel it at the sit bone. Some people may feel it, in the ankle or like around the, where the attachment is. You can't, I mean, but you are strengthening that post anterior chain all the way from the glute to the heel. And that's like, because all you ever hear us talk about is tightening or stretching hamstring, stretch the hamstrings. But we never talk about the fact that like back bends are contracting them. That's how you come up. We're stretched, but now we're strength building. You got to have both. Well, yeah, or like upward bow, and really, like when you lift the leg up in Shalabhasana, you are depending on gluteus maximus, gluteus minus, and the hamstrings to lift that leg up. So when the legs come apart, you're actually putting more emphasis on the muscles right here across the lower back. I'd have to look and see what those are actually called. QLs. And those are weak on most people. Those are super weak. You can work on QL. Is that what's called QL? But I would do something more like Cobra to strengthen QL. I wouldn't use the legs to try to strengthen that. Because if you think about kind of a Roman bench, have you ever used a Roman bench? It's a lot of times you'll see it at a gym. They'll have them at gyms. They're like, it's almost like a triangle, and the padded section, you lay your hips across it, and my heels kind of hook into something here, and then I kind of lift up, almost like I'm doing reverse setups, and that strengthens QL. That's what it's doing. And the only thing that we have that kind of does that is Cobra, where you only are focusing on the upper torso and squeezing those QL muscles in the lower back. But then as soon as you put the legs in, that's the lower trunk, and that's the glutes should be working. The glutes. All right, roll over onto the back. I mean, I find it's interesting. And, in a lot of ways, listen, that leg strengthening, that's what, when you start getting old, the first thing that goes is leg strength. And then that's what causes people to fall. And once they fall, they break a hip, and then it's over. So like they've learned now, and like with working with older people, that they are focused on leg strength now more than anything else. In the past 10 years, this has been something that's been developed in the past 10 years. They realize that as people sit, as they get older, they don't do as much. They get weaker in the legs and the glutes and the quads, and then they fall. They lose their stability. All right, on the inhale, lift the hips and lower the middle back, clasp the hands together in a fist. So, just doing these kind of things that you could do, like squeezing the glute, that's going to make the leg stronger, the glute stronger, or squeezing the quadriceps in. All that's going to strengthen leg muscles. That's why I told you I like going back to the gym and starting to do that like stepper, because I'm like, if with bad knee, I got to strengthen the muscles around the knee, and then come down the middle back, the lower back, and the hips. If you want to, you can stay in this half bridge, or you can experience upward bow. Place the hands next to the head, elbows toward the ceiling, fingers toward the shoulders. On the inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1. Inhale, good. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin to the chest and come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. But like when I was in high school, like everybody, I wanted to be bigger. So I was going to the gym like this, and there were like a couple of, big bodybuilder kind of guys that went there. And I remember this one guy, he's not much taller than I am. He's like just like a refrigerator. And he said, and he had like great arms and shoulders. And he said, if I had a choice on one or the other to work on, I would always choose to work on strengthening my legs and glutes over my upper body and arms. I said, and we all we were young high school kids, and we were like, why? Because like we wanted this, right? And he said, well, think about it. He said, all your bicep does is pick up a spoon and bring it up to your mouth. He said, that's all your bicep does. He said, however, your glutes, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your whole lower body, it's what allows you to run, walk, jump, move. And he said, if you are without your legs, there is no more mobility. If you're without an arm, there is still mobility. And after that, I thought he's absolutely right. All this big bicep does is just bring a spoon up to your mouth. It doesn't do anything. It looks good, but it doesn't do anything else. Place the hands next to the head. On the inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. So learning to use those lower muscles. And I think that's the other thing we should probably tell students, when we have them do Utkatasana chair seat and hold it, this is a contraction of all those muscles in the legs. So it's strength building legs. Yeah. Yeah, pull in the abs and squeeze and contract. And as you contract, everything's tight. It's all stability, right? Place the hands next to the head, elbows toward the ceiling. On the inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin to the chest. Come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. And draw the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. Making little circles from left to right, right to left. And then any variation of a twist. If you want to double wrap the legs or extend the left leg out, bring the knees over to the right, extend the right arm out, look over the right shoulder, twist. So Mimi, go to the other side. If your top leg, you want to go over to that side. Yeah. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Then inhale, come back to center. Unwrap the legs. Switch sides. And then bring the knees over to the opposite side. Look over the opposite shoulder. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. And exhale 5. Then come back to center. Unwrap the legs. Give the legs a little shake if you want to. Then place the feet on the floor. Open up the knees to the side. All right, we have some choices. Legs up the wall. Stay like this. Come into shoulder stand. Up to you. Good. Well, we didn't get a foot of snow, but we got a little snow. They were predicting a foot at one point. Good. Bring the legs overhead into halasana. Let the toes touch the floor behind the head. Clasp the hands together in a fist, extending the arms. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bend the knees. Grab a hold of the back of the knee joint. Karnapidasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then place the hands on the floor. Slowly come down, one vertebrae at a time. Till the hips touch the floor. Extend the legs. And then lift the chest and the shoulders. Unfold the mat. Move the blanket off to the side. Lay down on the back. Turn the palms to face upward. Press into the elbows. Puff up the chest. Come on to the top of the head. Fish seat of Matsyasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Press into the elbows and gently come down. If you would like to do a headstand sadhana, I don't mind. If you want to come into Shavasana, that's fine too. I'm going to leave it up to the two of you. So whichever you want to do. Little headstand. I'm kind of setting up for Shavasana. All right. I don't mind if you use the wall either. If you want to go to the wall, I don't mind. Place the top of the head on the floor. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knees up. Walk the feet forward. Hips are over the shoulders. Bring the knees into the chest. Knees toward the sky. Feet toward the sky. Balancing. Upside down. Good, Mimi. Give me I'm just give you a little pressure. You can lift the other leg up. Yep. And slowly start to make your way down if you're still up. Rest in child's seat. You can reach back, hold on to the ankles. Let the forehead rest on the floor. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Then gently lift the torso up and come and lay down in Shavasana, corpse seat. And you can place a blanket underneath the knees. You can place a blanket on top of you. Let the breath now just breathe the body. Let the body become heavy. Letting go of Mula Bandha. And close the eyes and just allow the earth to completely support the entire weight of the body. Shavasana. Gently start to deepen the breath. And as you deepen the breath, make small movements with the fingers and the toes. Stretch the arms overhead and stretch the arms and legs in opposite directions. And draw the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. And gently roll over to the right side. And pressing the left palm into the earth, lift the torso up and come up to a seated position. For this, a very brief moment of meditation. So you can choose a seat, commit to that seat, find stillness. Just close the eyes, allow the breath to deepen, and to help focus the mind as you inhale, silently chant Om. And as you exhale, silently chant Om. Inhaling deeply, exhaling everything out. Inhale for the sound of Om externally. Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bringing the hands together in undulating mudra, bowing the head slightly. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May there be peace within myself, peace with those around me, but most of all, universal peace. Thank you both very much, and thank you, Beth, online. Have a beautiful rest of your snowy day. You get out there and make a snowman before it all melts away. Oh my God. I used to do that down. My father used to love that. Oh, let's make snow ice cream.